Hey everybody, welcome to Fortune Knit Creations. I'm Kim and this is Monday, so it's time for a block party. This week it gets a little bit more exciting. I have other members of my channel joining in the block party. BYOB, bring your own block. That's going to be our hashtag. So we're going to have Amber from Jaibee Crochet and Margaret from SongBirds Creations. I'm going to have the links to their channels below, so check them out. Come on, let's go make the block for the block party. All right, so this is actually a stash busting project, so I can't tell you exactly what kind of yarn this is, but it's from my stash. I'm guessing it's 100% acrylic, and it is a 4-weight. So these are the two colors I'm using. The white is going to be for the spider web part, and then this sparkly with the green in it is going to be the spider because I wanted them to be a little bit fancy. Okay. I start with the magic circle because I love it. Now, you're going to notice I have two different size hooks here. The first one I'm using is a 6, and that's going to be for the square itself, and then the 4.5 is going to be for the spider, so I'm going to set that aside for right now. Okay. Now I wanted this to be kind of spaced out and airy, so I did a double crochet. I chained one and then made a double, okay? Then I'm going to do another double crochet. I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And then 2 more double crochets. 1. Let me pull some more yarn out here. There we go. Okay. And 2, here's the second. Then I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 more. Double crochet. 1, 2. Chain 3. 2 more double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to pull this tight, and I'm going to finish it off by going into that first chain 2 that counted as the first double. Okay, so there we go. It's the start of my little square. Now, it's as simple as just doing a granny square from here for the first few rows. So I'm chaining 2, pulling out more yarn. Then I'm doing another double right back into the same spot. Now, to get to the other side, I'm only chaining 1. The only time you chain 3 is in the corners. So I'm going to put 2 double crochet, chain 3, and 2 double crochet back in this corner. Then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to chain 1 and go to the next corner. Do the same thing. Boy, this yarn goes quick when you're doing doubles, doesn't it? Okay. Chain 2, or 2 doubles, chain 3, go right back in, 2 doubles, chain 1, and get to the next corner. Chain 3, 2 more doubles. You can make this round if you want. I just made it into circles, or I just made it into a square because it's a granny square, so it's easier. So chain 1, and we're going to finish off the first corner that we started over here. chain 3 and slip stitch into this. 1, 2, 3, slip stitch into this. Now, so I'm going to go ahead, you chain 1 and you go into the space that you created with your chain 1 below, and you put in 2 doubles. Chain 1 and that's your edge, and then you're at your corner. Okay. We'll do that again all the way around. Pull out more yarn. I feel like I'm pulling it out every 2 seconds. Okay. So I just did half the corner. I'm going to chain 3. I'm going to do the other half of the corner. I'm going to chain 1 and I'm going to go into this space and do 2 double crochets. Chain 1 and we're at the next corner. Chain 3. Finish the corner. Chain 1, go in the middle. Okay, so this is, like I said, it's pretty much just a regular granny square pattern. Chain 1, go to the corner, and you can do as many rows as you want. I did 3, I believe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I did 3 rows, and then I did a border around the outside. So I'm going to go ahead, finish this with you. 1, 2, 3. Finish this corner. Chain 1, go in the middle. You can see it's just a basic, nice and airy square. The reason I wanted it like this is because I wanted it to resemble a spider web without being too creepy, because spiders freak me out, so I didn't want it too bad. All right, and then I'm going to finish this corner, and now I'm going to let you finish your last row by yourself, and I will meet you back to show you where things go a little bit different for the last row. Nope. There we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm at the last corner and I'm going to slip stitch into the first part of the corner to finish it off. So again, typical granny square fashion. Okay. Stretch it out, make sure it looks like a nice little square. Now, here's where it changes. So I'm going to chain 1, and then I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So it's a chain total of 4, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to single crochet this to the row behind it, and then I'm going to chain 3, and I'm going to single crochet to the next corner below it, not behind it, and chain 3. I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Right into here. 1, 2, 3, and then right into the center circle that we first started. Now, you're going to see here how it makes a line, which is sort of like a spider web. Okay, so we're going to continue to do that all the way across back over here. So I'm going to single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to go to the next corner, single crochet, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Pull out more yarn. Just keep pulling and pulling and pulling. Okay. Again, to the next corner, single crochet. You can slip stitch here if you like. I'm just doing a single crochet on this. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then we're back out. 1, 2, 3 to the edge. Okay. On the edge, I actually am slip stitching and then chaining 1. Okay, so you can see now how we have the spider web. And it's not a straight line because spider webs aren't straight, right? Okay, so now what? How do we get back over there? This is where I start the single crochet row of the border. And you're just going to put, depending on what size you want. If you want it a little bit bigger, do a double crochet. So let's do that. We'll chain 2 and we'll put a double crochet in every stitch all the way across till we get to the other corner. All the way across. You notice I'm skipping the chain space. Just a preference. You don't have to if you don't want to, but I didn't want to stitch in there when all the others are over there. Okay, now we're at the corner. So I'm going to slip stitch. Let's chain 1 and slip stitch into this corner. Okay. And then we're going to start the process of the chaining into the corner. 1, 2, 3, single crochet into that corner. 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the next corner. Pull out more yarn. 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the next corner. 1, 2, 3. Sorry if I went off camera there for a bit. We're going to then single crochet into the center. We're going to go cross right over the other and single crochet onto the other side, and then continue to the next corner. 1, 2, 3, back out to the corner. 1, 2, 3, back out to the corner. This is a fun stash busting Halloween project. 1, 2, 3, corner. 1, 2, 3, and the final corner. There we go. So you can see now the X that goes across. And the reason I tack it down at the corners is because you don't want just a chain to go from corner to corner. It would be a little too baggy. Now, chain 2 and do your double crochets across here. Okay, all the way across. You're going to notice this only gives you your border of double crochets on 2 of the sides, 2 of the 4. So you're just going to have to go ahead and reattach the yarn and finish the last 2. I tried to find a way to get them all to do without lifting the hook, if you will, but it just wouldn't work. So I'm going to go ahead, chain 2 here, go right into this, chain 2, and finish this off. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and snip this off. And go ahead and you can do double crochet all the way around the outside for the rest of it. I'll let you do that and I'll meet you back up here for the spider. Okay, so here is my spider web block all ready to go. So I'm going to set it aside and we're going to start working on the spider. Again, we start with the magic circle. Literally, this is going to be so, oh, wait a minute. I want the smaller hook for this because I want the spider to be a little bit smaller than all of those, than all of the holes on that square. Okay. So magic circle, 6 single crochets inside the circle. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Pull off some more yarn. My sparkly scrap cake. 4, 5, 6. Now we're just going to do a row of increases. 1 row so that we have 12. It depends on how big you want your spider. If you want them this small, then only do 6 and add the legs. But I figured 12 was a good one. So I'm going to go ahead, cinch this off, and do an increase row. Okay, slipping this right in here. And then 2, you know how to do an increase row, right? 2 for every 1. If it loosens up a little bit, that's fine. You're going to tighten it at the end anyway. Let's pull out some more of the yarn. I decided to have sparkly green yarn because why not? If I have to have a spider in something I do, I might as well make him at least pretty. If that's a sentence you could ever say. I don't know that spiders are ever pretty, but it's in the eye of the beholder, correct? Okay, so once you get back around and you have 12, again, it's not a science. It doesn't really matter. It's your spider. Make him as big or as little as you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. We're going to slip stitch here, and now it's time to start making the legs. We need 8 of them, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you just single crochet back down 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you don't really want to make him a real spider. I mean, you can put eyes on him and stuff if you want, but this is just supposed to be the illusion of a spider in a web. Then you're just going to single crochet, actually slip stitch, and then chain 4. Actually 5. Wow, pay attention, Kim. You'll notice I'm struggling a little bit because it is the middle of the night and I should be sleeping, but it is what it is. Okay, slip stitch into this one, chain 5, back. Yeah, so it's probably about 4:30 in the morning, but that's all right. It's all good. Pull out some more. It's all good other than the fact that I keep talking over myself and dropping things, but it's fine. If you want the legs thinner, you can just do slip stitches on the way back. I want them to have a little bit of substance to them. Okay. 1, 2, this yarn's tricky. There we go. 3, 4, 5, a little bit more yarn. Okay, so that's number 4. We're just going to single crochet back. This is a fun project, especially for your scrap yarn. Plus, it's a block party. And if you are watching and you make a block, Halloween or fall themed, or even this one or one of the others in our group, please share it to our Facebook page. I'll put the link will be in the description below, so please feel free. Now what I want to do is I want to make it so that part of the spider's the front and part of the spider's the back, right? So I'm going to slip stitch over 2 and then start the last 4 legs. Okay. So go ahead and do 4 legs on that side and I'll meet you back. Okay, here's my little spider. We got 4 legs on this side, 4 legs on that side. Hard to see them because of the tails that aren't tucked, but there you go. I don't even like holding spiders. So here we are with the block, and now you just decide where you want to position your spider. Do you want them at the corner of it? Now, since I did my first one with the spider in the middle, I'm going to go ahead and put him out on the side. It's as simple as taking your little needle here, and we're just going to go through, just attach it to your square. Here's the concept of it, in like that. Now you can tack down all 8 legs, or you can leave a couple of them kind of hanging loose, however you want to do it, but go ahead and attach your spider to his web, and then we'll be all finished. Super easy, right? And super fun, which is what a block party should be. Here's the guy. I have him on my stretching block here because it was curling up a little bit. Here's the one that I did first. I had that on the stretching block for a couple hours. So there you go with that one. I've got 2 spiders in the spider webs, and I never thought I'd say this, but they're kind of cute. So remember, this is the first in a new series called #BYOBlock. Myself and a few other channels are going to be partaking in this, and we're going to be doing a block party every week. We're going to reference each other, and we're going to use the #BYOBlock. Jaibee Crochet, Amber, and Margaret over at SongBirds Creations. So far, those are the ones that are joining into the block party. I'm sure there's going to be many more. So look for the hashtag. And remember, always be happy, be kind, and be creative. I'll see you next time.